Some really interesting news that's definitely worth talking about relating to Bray Wyatt today. This news comes from PWInsider's Mike Johnson as he reports that WWE has been working on a Bray Wyatt project over the past week, with Bo Dallas being interviewed for it, and it was in Pittsburgh this week for the company to film material. This news comes just a day or two after news came out that Bo Dallas, who was last on WWE TV as Uncle Howdy, was still under a WWE contract. Something fans had wondered, obviously, with his prolonged hiatus after Bray's passing. I think WWE are just giving him time, being honest. I've seen a lot of people now obviously wondering what this project is. Clearly, that's going to be the question here. And truthfully, we don't know. There's no seemingly insight into what WWE are filming, but there seems to be a mixed bag of thoughts for what it could be. Recently, there's been a lot of photos being shared of Bray Wyatt, behind the scenes, stuff we've never seen before from his friends and colleagues. This one taken from Jason Baker, longtime friend of Bray Wyatt, worked very closely with him on the sets of the Funhouse and the characters behind it all. And instantly my thoughts are that this is going to be some kind of Bray Wyatt documentary. I think that's something a lot of fans, me included, have really wanted to see WWE do when the time is right. Just playing detective for a moment, I do wonder if the fact they're filming this in Pittsburgh is a clue as to what is going on. Jason Baker, as I mentioned, worked with Bray Wyatt. He made the masks, etc. And his studio is in Pittsburgh. His studio specialises in special effects for a lot of different projects, but Bray Wyatt's stuff surely would be included in a lot of that stuff. And if you're filming it in Pittsburgh, maybe it's because that's the location where a lot of Bray's stuff happened. That would make a lot of sense. I've seen a lot of people also wondering if this could be related to a Bo Dallas WWE return. I mean, I wouldn't rule anything out, but I don't think this is. I think the fact this is titled a Bray Wyatt project means it's a Bray Wyatt project, not a Bo Dallas return. A lot of people are wondering if the Firefly Funhouse could be recreated for Bo Dallas or something similar. And Bray went away for months and months and months. When he returned, he came back with his vignettes of the Firefly Funhouse. Well, I wouldn't rule that out completely. I do think you wouldn't title it a Bray Wyatt project if the end goal of all of this was to return Bo Dallas. I would assume Bo Dallas, if he did return, would 100% pay tribute to his brother, but I don't think it should be under the banner of Bray Wyatt. My guess, obviously, without any further information, is that this is going to be some kind of WWE documentary and that they're really going to shine a light on what makes Wyndham Rotunda Bray Wyatt, how the Fiend was created, the process behind it, what Bray Wyatt's mind was like in creating these characters and storylines and all these different things, and the way he laid the Easter eggs for over a decade of his career for us to then go back and find when the Fiend character would emerge with the Firefly Funhouse. I feel like that's the way this project is going to be. It's going to be a celebration of Bray Wyatt, at the same time revealing stuff behind Bray Wyatt for the fans who followed him and supported him and loved him. If it's not some style of documentary, the only other thing I can see it being is related to the Hall of Fame. I'd be very surprised if WWE do not make Bray Wyatt the main star of the WWE Hall of Fame 2024 this year. I just think it's too fitting. I think a lot of fans are still hurting. I think a lot of wrestlers are likely still hurting. There is close friends, obviously. And I feel like celebrating him, celebrating his career, his accomplishments, and remembering that is what a lot of people need. So we'll see. Doing interviews and stuff like that prior to WrestleMania would make a lot of sense. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think this Bray Wyatt project likely is? Make sure you've got the channel notifications turned on, because we'll be back here tonight after SmackDown for things you might have missed. So make sure you don't miss that. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like the video, share the video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!